Hey guys, I figured I'd give you a little update. It's been 1 year today since I hopped off the suboxone. Um, can say that I'm feeling great, better than I was last video, which I thought I was feeling pretty great, then too. Um, Life is good off of subs, off opiates. Um, the message I'd really like to get out there is, if you really want to do it, you really want to hop off the subs, you can do it. It's just you just have to mentally prepare. You gotta prepare yourself physically. You gotta be ready. I mean, it's not as bad as everybody thinks it's gonna be. Obviously, it's much worse before you jump off it. I think you kind of get freaked out. Um, Little backstory, I guess. I was on, painkillers, heroin, pretty much whatever I could get my hands on for, I guess, about 5 years. I went to see a suboxone doctor. Actually, I went to an NA meeting, which kind of got me in the mood to want to try to change my life. Um, After that, I went to a suboxone doctor. I did everything right, by the doctor. I was going every month, whatever, get off the street, stop going out to cop drugs, 2, 3 times a day. Um, and the suboxone allowed me to do that. It let me, try to live a non-drug life, you could say, taking 1 dose a day, feeling somewhat normal for the most part, which I thought I was normal. I think you still get high off the suboxone, but I don't think it's that, high that you crave when you're taking other, normal opiates. Um, what can I say? I mean, the withdrawals from subs, it was it was bearable. It sucked for sure. It was no walk in the park. Um, but I got through it. And if I can get through it, like I've always been saying in all my videos, if I can do it, I think anybody can. You just need to be mentally prepared. Um, when you feel shitty, get up, exercise, start eating right, get some supplements, get your nutrition, up to par with where it should be. If because your body's gonna be craving the nutrients that it's been missing, from just not getting the right kind of nutrition. Yeah, things are pretty good these days. Back to working full time. I mean, I was working pretty much full time when I was coming off of it for the first couple weeks. It was rough. Um, Very fatigued, very tired, wasn't sleeping. I don't think I got a good night's sleep for probably 2, 3 months after stopping taking the Suboxone. It did come back slowly. I felt myself getting, a half an hour more a night, then an hour more a night. Um, Definitely took some time. I think that was probably the worst of it, was just waking up every night, falling asleep for, 1, 2 hours, waking up wide awake, anxious. Um, but it gets better. It really does. You just got to give it time. What I tell most people when I talk to them about coming off of Suboxone is you can't go day by day. It's not going to be a day by day kind of thing. It's more of a week by week, and then it turned into a month by month. But as the weeks go by, the months go by, it does get better. You can feel yourself starting to get better. The haze kind of lifts, off your head for a while there. First couple of weeks, I was feeling kind of out of it, and I kind of just told myself that, it's my mind, it's my brain trying to fix itself. I had to kind of accept that I had to kind of sort of be punished, for what I had been getting into for the past 10 years prior to coming off the subs, and I accepted it, and it definitely helped me get through it. The other thing that really helped, exercise. Can't stress that enough. You feel shitty, you gotta get up and do some exercise. Do a couple push-ups, couple sit-ups, whatever it takes. Walk around the block, then go take a hot shower, a hot bath, and just sit in there for, an hour. It's gonna feel much better, believe me. Um, at this point now, after a year, I can say that I definitely feel 100%. I still wake up, with a little bit of anxiety, like I've never really had in my life, but I guess it was just numbed out for all those years. I guess I didn't really know, I didn't really feel it. Maybe, I don't know. But life is good now, you know. What can I say? Best decision I ever made, coming off Suboxone. Like I always keep saying, if I can do it, anybody can. You just got to be in the right mindset to do it, and you just need to prepare. Definitely prepare yourself, because it's a rough couple of weeks, rough couple of months. You get those bad feelings. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. You get, just a heavy wave of depression, heavy wave of anxiety, a ton of fatigue. But, as you're a couple of weeks in, it does it does start to get better. Those waves of, anxiety and depression, they kind of get shorter. They don't come on as frequently. And you just got to keep pushing through. And like, I don't know, it's just best thing I've ever done. What else can I touch on here? I guess, Suboxone, a lot of people think it's a little bit controversial. My opinion is, it got me off the streets, got me out of the drug life, got me kind of figuring out how to live normally, not going to get, drugs a couple times a day. I needed that because, I was going out, 2-3 times a day, going to score drugs off the street. And that's another part of your addiction. It's not all just physical. It's hugely mental, and you got to break yourself out of those I guess trends. I was used to scoring in the morning, used to scoring midday, used to scoring after work. Definitely had to break myself out of that. And Suboxone helped me do that. I do think I was on it for a bit too long. That could be why the withdrawals were so drawn out. I didn't feel great. I didn't feel, really good until probably, I don't know, maybe like 5-6 months after taking it. I'd still have a couple bad days a week here and there. Not too much fatigue, more of just depression, anxiety kind of thing like that. Not too much on the cravings. They were never really too bad. But it was more of the anxiety and depression and just the feelings in my head that I just couldn't shake. I don't know, at this point now, though, I can look back and say it really wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I guess I was used to, withdrawing from heroin and painkillers and, all that stuff, but it wasn't as bad. Definitely more drawn out, way more drawn out, but it's bearable. You keep yourself busy. Exercise, eat right, keep yourself busy, listen to your favorite music, because music saved me during this whole thing. I'd be at work, I'd be feeling bad, I'd get into one of those bad, horrible mindsets where I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't feel like it was worth it, whatever. I put some good music on, do a couple of pull-ups or something, wherever I was, it didn't even matter. And that definitely got me through the hard times. Drink a lot of fluids in the beginning stages of it, get all of your body functioning right again. It's no walk in the park, but it's also not, it wasn't the worst thing. I don't think it was, I don't know, it wasn't, the worst thing ever. Definitely expected much worse. But like I said, looking back now, best decision I've ever made. You just gotta prepare and get through it. It's definitely doable. And here I am, 1 year later. If you guys need help, taper plans, nutritional, whatever, definitely shoot me a message. Hit the comments. I'm always writing back to you guys. Definitely, I hope I'm helping a lot of you guys out posting these videos. That was the main goal of it, to document my experience coming off of Suboxone, and really just to help other people out there, because I watched a lot of videos when I was starting to come off or thinking about coming off. They definitely helped me a lot, seeing other people going through the same thing that I was going through. And I've been there, guys. It's a rough road. But it's not unbearable, like I said. So if you guys need anything, just let me know. Shoot me a comment, shoot me a message, whatever it is. I'm here 1 year clean. Like I said, if I can do it, anybody can do it. You just got to prepare yourself. You got to want to do it for yourself. You got to want to do it, you got to really be prepared. That's all I can say. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. 1 year ago today was my last day on subs. Flushed everything down the toilet and just, anchored down, went through it, and here we are. So if you guys need some help, definitely let me know. I'll be on standby.